All right, and then maybe just another pay question. Is there any work being done on an MOU style raise like we did with OJTI premiums?
Besides the besides the recruitment and retention, not in the world of MOU. Again, as we move into the next phase of the I'm stuck on recruitment and retention. And the next phases of training and modernization, if we were to reach an agreement in areas that we're trying to create those opportunities, those will be done via MOU, but there's not a proposed one outside of what we put on the table for the $450 million. And I'll just break that down real quick of where we were at in the different proposals that we put back and forth. One was a 5% raise for the next 3 years in between your January and June raise, with an additional, it was 5% or $10,000 for some of our facilities, like our level 4s that aren't compensated at. It's been something that's very important to me in saying not everything should just be in a percentage based, when there are some making a lot and some not making very much, which everyone would say, I'm not making enough. But to raise them more than a percentage is doing something like that. So that was proposed and in there. It was also a playbook out of what had been done in N90, where the NECPC, that their training teams, where I think it was between $2,000 and $3,000 per CPC. We continue to engage in that, and about this, this administration wants to turn out CPCs. Talking about, again, creating opportunities to incentivize it. That was another way of capitalizing on that. And then there was discussion, that 5% that I talked about was also predicated upon we had talked about a monthly currency. They had talked about a yearly currency. Ultimately, we're trying to get to a 6-month currency. So it's not just everyone; it's those working the boards, those putting it in for the TMCs, for the air traffic controllers, of recognizing those who are staying current, working the job day in and day out, and if they weren't for a period of time due to a loss of medical or otherwise, that incentive would have been gone from there. It would have gone through many reiterations. That is just the core and crux of what we proposed. That is what is still, would say, out there as a framework for us to build on as we work to have monies allocated inside the FAA and moving pay from there. So all of those things line up. There's not just one path and one avenue. It's all of those. And then we sat down as a strategy session as a national executive board, took everybody to Oklahoma City. And then we talked about many aspects, pay being a large part of the time, is how do we take the concerns of our members and turn those into opportunities as well? CIP being a foundational part of that. For the first time ever, for those who get CIP, and again, that's a very touchy subject for a lot of people because they think that CIP is not done what it was intended to do, which it hasn't. It's been around for a very long time, and it's put us in a position now where that $30 million isn't serving the purpose it was once meant for. So can we do something different, repackage it, put it out there? Because just saying we should get more for the sake of getting more, we can ask that. It becomes a conversation with agencies. That's what we've agreed to. So how do we do that? Do we need to change it? Do we need to reframe it? Do we need to look at a different style of incentive for recruitment and the retention purposes? Is that $30 million repurposed, or ultimately do we shoot our shot at just going for more of just that one thing? So those are things that we're talking about as your board and representing and looking for the opportunities to engage on that aspect of pay as well.
Thank you, brother. Many questions on pay.